Okay, so this is Abby Lawrence, and she is our new house mom. Yay! And so she has, I'd say, reluctantly, no, nerve-wrackingly agreed to be taped for a little bit so that we could hear about her experiences as a house mom. So Abby, if you could just share a little bit about what's your first impression of being a house mom now for it's been like a week.
Definitely not what I was expecting.
How's it different?
How's it different?
I was what were you expecting? Yeah.
I was anticipating maybe being up throughout the night more and like kids not really wanting to go to bed, but truthfully, we've had a great group of kids who, actually one kiddo has asked to go to bed early, and so they like to go to bed and they sleep through the night and they wake up and they're to the breakfast table early, most of them, and so I was expecting the night and morning routine to be maybe a little more rough, but it's gone really smoothly.
All right, awesome. What has been one of your favorite activities so far with the kids?
Probably kickball last night because everyone was able to get engaged and everyone who doesn't necessarily like sports was having a lot of fun because kickball is kind of a game that everyone can play and all the kids love that.
So now KK is 5.
Yeah.
So how did she fare in kickball?
KK was a really good sport, but she struggled to get to the bases before her older brother or the other boys would get her out with the ball. But she kicked hard and tried every time to get to first base, and maybe made it once within the hour and a half.
That's funny. That's funny. You said that she kind of likes to play about every single game in the house. Is that?
KK goes for every activity, no matter what it is. If it's Monopoly, Clue, or Candyland, she's gonna try it.
And then what has Isaac said about house parenting? What are his feelings? Can you share a little bit about that?
He's definitely enjoyed it, and we're both really glad that we made this decision, despite his work schedule and being gone all day. He said that he looks forward to coming home and hanging out with the kids and doing an activity. And yesterday when I told him that we were planning on doing kickball, he was like, "You better not start without me," because he loves doing, especially the outdoor activities, but he loves doing the activities with the kids. And so he's like, "You can't do the fun ones until I'm home." So he's definitely loved it.
Cool. And then what's it been like having Katie in the house with you?
It's been great. It's helped if I need to work on dinner, a little bit more of a detailed spot, then she can kind of take the kids and play a game in the living room, or vice versa. We can kind of switch out when one of us needs a break or the other. And then if a kiddo is having a hard time with something, then myself or Mr. Isaac or Miss Katie can kind of take them aside and talk to them. And then there's still 2 adults with all the other kids doing the activity, which with 6 kids, it makes it a lot easier to still have 2 adults with 5 kids if one needs to step away or something like that.
Yeah, cool. That's so good to hear. And then this morning is your first experience in the classroom, like tutoring the kids, which you do that a couple half days a week. So did you work with different kids this morning or one particular student?
So far I've only worked with Amir, and we did science and math. So that was a learning experience for both of us because math is not my favorite subject either, but we got through it.
Yeah, okay, great. Well, Amir should be in a good routine because he is a second-year student, so hopefully he knew what he was doing.
Oh yeah, he showed me how to work the computer.
Good. Well, anything else you'd like to share as we wrap this little video up? Anything about your overall experience or just anything about being on campus or what have you?
Not anything necessarily in particular. I mean, Isaac and I have talked about like what a beautiful place this is and how neat it is that the kids get to like experience like the nature and looking at the squirrels or the deer coming up to our house in the morning, like looking out the window and there's a deer there, and the kids have just loved that. And it's been neat talking to them about different animals and different birds make different sounds, and so that has been a really neat aspect of this specific school and things like that.
Yeah, very cool. All right. Well, thanks for sharing. Appreciate it.